fish keep in Jamaica. The last time we ended, some person might wonder why is it that I ended abruptly. A point to note. I'm cognizant of the fact that persons are not well from where I'm at in Jamaica, right? Persons do not like videos that are too long, right? So instead of actually having a 25 minutes video, a 20 minutes video, a half an hour video, what I try to do, I try to keep my videos below 10 minutes. So whenever I see my unless this is something that I cannot break, I try to keep my videos under 10 minutes. So bear with me. Oh, okay, so today I had planned to move my my pleco, my very large plecos, right? I don't know if you see there's one on the sidings, right? I plan to move my very large pleco into this container, right? But I had discovered something. I do not have the requisite. This is my large pleco. It's regarded as a fish that is very hardy, right? And it can actually, if it jumps, if it end up outside of your tank or your pond, it can survive being without water for several hours, probably even a day, right? So therefore, if you come on, and I will be doing a video very shortly about experience in which I learned about recently. So I wanted to move my plecos, my very large plecos. As you can see that it is very large, and this is probably not the larger one, right? It's about one that is about 15-14 inches, right? To actually catch this fish, I would have to have a very large net, one, and I would have to actually plan to release a good amount of this water, because as I've explained to you, in this pond it has a lot of tubes, have a lot of cinder blocks, and I will have to actually release most, if not all, of the water, and use that large net to catch the fish so as to place it over into this pond. Now, the question is asked, so why is it that you have not done that as yet? Okay, when moving your fish, right, it is imperative that you understand that the fish can be delicate. Unlike the pleco, in which I can hold with my hand, I would prefer, I have a gloves though, because the thing at the back might stick me. Unlike the pleco, that may be very, robust, in which I can hold it at the back of the head and lift it up and throw it in here, in which I will not do, right? Other fish such as koi and some large goldfish and even arowana and large fish, right? They are delicate as far as their spine is concerned. Now, one little flickering of the fish, right, from, let's say, one little flickering from the fish, let's say you are taking it up, and you are taking it up in a mignet also, but one little flip of the body, the fish can actually twist its spine, and then now you end up with a deformed fish. So therefore you have to actually either put the fish to sleep, or you'll have to do this with the fish, and that you don't really want to do, because the fish is your pet. So more than likely you would have done this with your fish. Okay, so the netting of your fish, yes, the size of the net matters, right? How you actually net the fish from out of the pond is important. You try to put the net underneath the fish to lift up the fish. Do not chase the fish around the tank. It stresses the fish and it will cause more problem, right? Another issue is that you should get the correct size net for the fish. So therefore, if I have a 10-inch Oscar, I cannot use a 8-inch net or a 6-inch net to catch it. That means if I do catch it in that net, the net would be the fish would be bent in the middle, right? It will be flickering, and the spine or the bone within the fish, whatever you call it, right, it will end up either break, snap, whatever you call it, bend, or get damaged. And after that, you will actually feel sorry, right? So you'll have to get the correct netting. So for me to move that pleco from that tank over into the other tank, I am now going to have to purchase a very large net. I also have some koi fish in which I wanted to actually place somewhere else, but the koi are like 10 inches, and I do not have this. This looks like about a 5-inch net. I don't have a 10-inch net, so I'm gonna have to just use that big net so as to catch it. And whenever you're catching the fish from the I am not doing any by example, no, I'm just telling you. So I hope that you are listening, and I hope that you understand what I'm saying, right? Whenever you're catching the fish, especially the fish is big, right? You try as best as possible to catch that fish, not allowing the fish to flicker a lot. So one way in which you can get the fish not to flicker a lot is to actually let wherever the fish is at, it's a little shallow, so the fish won't have much space to swim, and you can easily scoop up the fish with the net. If you're taking up the fish from a big aquarium or a big pond, probably you might need assistance, probably 2 nets, one to put at the bottom and one to put at the in front of the fish, right? But remember, netting your fish, try not to net it from the back side. Try to net it at the front or underneath the belly. If you do it at the back, it's like the fish believe that there's a predator chasing it, so therefore it will swim out its life, it will be stressed, and it will eventually get ill. Thank you for making a fish keep in Jamaica. I hope that this video was informative. Remember to subscribe, share, and like. And when you subscribe, remember to hit that bell button. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Raleigh here.